November is National Diabetes Month. Diabetes affects more people than you may realize. According to recent data from the CDC, nearly 1 in 10 people are impacted, and that's why we brought in Michelle Mike Nicholas from U of L Health to walk us through this today. She even has some props to share with you. We thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So over 37 million Americans are affected by diabetes. There's type 1 diabetes, which your pancreas stops producing insulin and you immediately need insulin. But there's also type 2 diabetes, which is usually affected by family, medical or family history, sedentary lifestyle, being overweight or obese. So that's usually when people think about diabetes, they hear type 2 diabetes.
And when we're talking about this, especially type 2, which your lifestyle can have a big impact, let's talk about some preventative measures, and you can bring in the first of our props here.
Sure, this is 5 pounds of fat. So diet, exercise, weight loss are key to controlling your type 2 diabetes. So every little bit helps and makes a difference. I tell my patients, think of exercise and diet as your 401k plan. So every little bit, parking at the end of the parking lot, standing up while you're watching TV, take a rest at the commercials, is really important for your diabetes care.
And it really is, for those of you at home, shocking to see 5 pounds of fat sitting right here. It is, just like you guys said it would, inspiring me to think about a workout tonight, because it is a little bit stunning. So let's talk about treatment. If you do get that diagnosis, what do you recommend?
Sure. So for type 2 diabetes, there's the diet, the exercise, the weight loss. But when that doesn't work, there's pills, there's injectables to help with that. There are also insulin pumps for type 1s or type 2s. Standard of care now also consists of continuous glucose monitors. So it's similar to like a Band-Aid you put on your arm or your belly to check your sugar, and also helps keep you accountable. Like, what could you afford at a meal and not afford at a meal, seeing how high your blood sugar went after you ate.
And you have a couple of those here to look at. There's many choices. What's the one thing you want people to take away today?
That diabetes is a manageable, treatable disease. You can go check and talk to your primary care provider and get tested and find out what your glucose is, and it can easily be treated and managed.
Excellent. Well, we thank you so much for coming on with your props. You've inspired at least us here in the studio to get to the gym, so we appreciate that.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Thanks.